play. Fresh set of downs for the Salukis. Williams on a quarterback draw gets to the outside and picks his way near midfield. That's going to be enough for another first down.
A called run play on that.
Starter coming into this ball game. Pass incomplete on first down in coverage there. Marque Collins, fifth-year senior from
via Zoom on Wednesday. On first down, Preston Stone finds his tight end, R.J. Maryland, for a short gain. Maryland was the hero in that week.
To the third and the fourth series.
Last week against Houston, Christian Jennings got in for 5 drives, led SMU to 4 touchdowns. That was a dangerous throw. Marque Collins broke it up.
When their first down in this game, before Kevin Jennings entered the game, he had 6 plays and 3 of them for negative yards. And just not a whole lot of room to throw the football.
Direct snap. Jennings cut down after a short gain. Third game as a running back. Hadn't done it since Pop Warner. Jennings off play action. Into coverage! Intercepted by Marque Collins.
Boy, Collins made one heck of an adjustment. He fooled Kevin Jennings into that interception because he let a receiver go inside, which he never would do, and then stayed outside, read the eyes of Jennings, and then picked him off. What an outstanding job on the back end. Just kind of stays with it too long, decides to go there, and Collins, that's good on in the other league with both feet down inbounds, trying to find his tight end.
Meanwhile,
starting for the Cougars, this is his 35th start for BYU. A handoff on the edge. Another good run on first down. Lost so far this year by Wyoming. That's a dangerous pass. Chance at an interception on the outside by Marque Collins. Intended for Farrell.
Yeah, Collins, that ball was almost thrown into his lap.
It was a flop. Tyler Batty, one of their best players. Play fake. Johnson looking to throw. Buying more time to the end zone. In traffic, incomplete. That was a dangerous throw, trying to get it to Keegan Johnson.
That was a great job by the front 7 of BYU to finally contain Avery Johnson. The secondary's done a really good job tonight of covering down on the wide receivers. But with the defensive
tempo here as well.
Play action. Robertson floats this ball to the near side. Josh Cameron, as he's upended across the 40-yard line. Cameron, the leading receiver for Baylor. Robertson back to work. Pass batted down. Great play defensively by Marque Collins.
Well, I just didn't understand that at all. Sawyer Robertson, he hitched 2 or 3 times there and just waited on that throw. And
you know what? This is going to be a pretty good team. I'm going to stick it out one more.
Yeah, a lot of questions from himself. 3 days going back and forth.
This is caught along the near sideline to save the possession. Cameron with another grab. He's approaching 100 yards.
Middle, they want to get those big guys running and those little guys tackling on the outside.
Play action pass. Presley reels it in across the 35. Tackled by Collins.
Another big first down.
Robertson scanning. And he'll complete short here to Gavin Yates. Fullback.
Number 4 is the real deal. It's legit. Out in the flats, and this one is turned up. And that's Burnett. Kean Burnett, who played in both Jacob Robinson and Marque Collins, are 5'11". First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Quali Connolly comes in the game. They'll give it to him. He runs straight ahead. Power running. He'll pick up a first down, and he's still a brilliant player. He stayed. His father said that he turned down generational money. Underneath, almost picked off again. Dangerous throw as Collins knocks that one down. Could have picked it off.
Okay, so this is a great example of what I was just talking about. He's going to get an in cut here, but watch the drag route. The drag route is where the ball needs to go. It's wide open, and he's forcing the ball into positions where the read doesn't take him. That's where you've just got to read the progression, go through it, get the ball to the open man. When he does that, this offense is clicking. But when he's forcing it,
say something actually negative, you might have seen some hands.
Oh my goodness, don't hurt me, Hammer.
I tell you though, yeah, Jenny's fantastic. She's always so prepared, best in the business.
But
no doubt.
Back-to-back weeks, we've been in the mountains. So what we need to do.
He is one heck of a player for Oklahoma State.
Here comes Ollie Gordon. 3 touchdowns in that first half. 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. Able to move.
Can they protect the quarterback?
Bowman's got a clean pocket into traffic and incomplete. Wanted Shetron. Harrison Taggart almost picked it off the tip.
Guys are always around the football, but
a couple of completions unlock Bowman. Into the flat. Lofton cut down after a short gain. Marque Collins, part of that talented cornerback core. 7th-year senior. 6 of them at Weber State. With current again, play clock down to 1. Quick throw to the perimeter. And Presley's first catch. Marque Collins right there with him. A gain of 4 to midfield.
he has been a great addition to this BYU team. He's a big-time player at Weber State before transferring to BYU.
Underneath, Presley with room to run. Brennan Presley breaks a tackle. First down, Oklahoma State.
I think Mike Gundy's coached in a few of these.
50th year as the head man at Utah. He and his family so entwined with the history of this rivalry. On 3rd and 3, they give the ball to Bernard, and I don't think he got there. He was stopped, I think, a full yard short. He got 2. They needed 3. On this, I don't know that there are many linebackers playing better around the country than our 3. Little back shoulder throw knocked down. Good defense there. I think that's Marque Collins again, who's been in on a couple plays intended for McLean. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's a great play by Marque Collins. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and when the receiver looks back for the football, Mark takes his eyes as well, is able to get a hand up on the football for the pass breakup. The fact that they can't make Utah one-dimensional. They have it going through the air and the ground.
Rose back to pass on 2nd down. Throws that one out into coverage, knocked away. That's another good play by Marque Collins, who's made a couple of them in this game. Lead by 5 with the game. Want force BYU to get in the end zone if they're going to beat you. First play and a huge hit after the catch. Another play by the defensive back Marque Collins. Man, he's also played so well. So Bernard back in the game, caught it, but then went down.
Marque Collins doing a great job of recognizing the running back.
Luke Grimm in motion, and Skinner in the slot.
The blitz coming. Daniels off his back foot into traffic, caught miraculously by Skinner, using all of that angular 6'5" frame.
Receivers. Luke Grimm once again in motion.
Daniels pulls, incomplete, and is it intercepted? Yes, it is. Collins with the INT. Second interception of the year for Collins.
Was trying to go to Luke Grimm up the sideline. Thinks Grimm is going to stop near the sticks, but he throws it, and how about the Marque Collins toe tap? The awareness to know where you are relative to the sideline, able to get both feet down, and 17 interceptions.
Kyson Brown, the backup tailback, and a nice hit that time by Collins. You know, we were talking about Kenny Dillingham earlier. Formation at the bottom of the screen here, and an empty backfield on 1st and goal. Levitt throwing it to Scadaboo. That was read well by BYU. Marque Collins with the initial hit. Just a 1-yard gain, maybe 2.
On 3rd down and 3. Pressure comes. Chris will throw middle, and he completes it. Nicely done to his tight end, Malik Carr. That's the guy you were talking about earlier in the game. 3rd and 7. Play clock winding down. Houston gets it snapped. They give it on the end around. And trying to get to the corner. They do. Johnson gets walloped out of bounds. But Stephon Johnson gets the Houston 1st down.
With a chance to go take the lead.
I mean, BYU lead in the 4th quarter at home. Stephon Johnson stepped out of bounds. Just short of a 1st down. Otherwise, a much bigger gain was coming, and he knows it. But still.
Offensive Player of the Year, dumping it off to Jimmy Horn Jr., who's back after missing the last 2 games of the regular season due to injury. And it's a gain of a couple in 2 years as the Colorado quarterback. They get some pressure on him again. He dumps it off to Hunter, who gets hammered at the 11-yard line. Big hit by Marque Collins. And Colorado's going to have to punt from its end zone.
Jay Hill, the BYU defensive coordinator.
We had a lot of that this year with SMU in the ACC, Indiana in the Big Ten. That's the beauty of college football.
Great for college football.
Sanders stepping up. In traffic, completes it. And then the ball came out. Shepard couldn't hang on. And Shepard slow.